let's start sending our junior science officer out to explore some of this uncharted territory that we can now get to thanks to our
Go chart the uncharted, junior scientist.
wormhole modulators. And I'm going to set him to evasive. I have a research slot open, so we have deflectors now. I am going to just go straight on ahead and research the next level of deflectors.
The apathy are maintaining power equivalence with us, but if we ever went to war against them together, I would have to think they would be... Oh, archaeological project completed. Pause for me.
Pause.
Our archaeologists on Norgon 9 have learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent alien life, something the Ute had never once encountered. After managing to partially restore power to a computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array, stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sentient life at the time of the Ute Empire. +1 Ute artifacts recovered, plus 60 engineering research gained.
Interesting.
I agree.
I've never finished that quest chain before, so I have no idea who they are or what happened to them. And I think there's
my resource storage for energy credits is full.
So Lorem Ipsum is sharing a story with us in chat. He says, funny story from my time playing Stellaris. Well, not really funny, kind of infuriating actually. But I was playing, and the home system of an empire that hated me started with an insane amount of resources. 6 energy, 10 minerals, 4 physics, 4 society, 4 engineering, and 1 Betharian stone in their single home system. It was just crazy. It made me so jealous. And I have discovered a proto-civilization. The survey of Andak 1 has revealed the central regions of the planet are home to a Neolithic culture that has mastered fire and developed a rudimentary spoken language. We have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communication. So here's what we're going to do. It's Andak 1. We want to uplift these and bring them into the Aetheriva Concord. So, Stone Age primitives. I guess since they have not advanced to the Bronze Age yet, we can't actually contact them. So we will have to unlock a way to colonize this planet to be able to... But we definitely want them in our borders. Science ship under attack. By what? No, run away. That's my really good scientist. Why? Why would you do that?
Why?
Is he gonna die? Oh, shit. Get there. Get there.
What happened?
I'm trying to rescue my scientist, my level 5 scientist. Emergency jump. Good. Okay. I put him on passive while I was doing some other stuff, and I forgot to turn him back on evasive. So yeah, that could have been bad. That would have been crappy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So we have another anomaly on Andak 4. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planet's orbit appears too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Yeah, so my fleet is going in to cause some damage to these crystalline entities that almost blew up my science ship that did nothing to them ever.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Situation log updated.
How dare they?
Alright, so I have regenerative hull tissue, but that's going to take way too long. And an anomaly. Research that anomaly. A small cargo pod. Research it. I am going to research adaptive bureaucracy. No. You know what? Might as well do galactic administration, even though it's going to take forever.
For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Andak 4. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned just shortly after they begun. So, the part of the galaxy I'm in seemed to have things in it, but...
Not mine.
Yeah.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, I'm curious if the Ute ever found out why they had no neighbors.
Well, we'll find out. I've achieved some decent progress on that quest already.
Yeah.
1 of 6 in the early game. Construction finished. Awesome. Failure.
Well, that's why I couldn't survey your system, because we have active sensor link, so I'm automatically getting data from anything you survey and vice versa.
Oh, very good.
Lorem Ipsum. Oh no, Plume of Yellow, no! He's okay. He survived. A little shaken up, but he'll bounce back.
Plume of Yellow is boss.
Yeah. I'll have to think of an appropriate Etherovan name for the greatest scientist of our people.
Kang Hu was elected president of the UGA.
Kang Hu?
Uh-huh. We're Abbott and Costello.
That's the high quality content that you are tuning in for here.
I have more energy credits than I know what to do with. do you want some energy credits?
I'm good on energy credits.
All right. Well, there we go. I'm just going to be maxed out for a little while.
Yeah, that happens a lot with energy credits. We had a failure. Science Officer Plume of Yellow and the rest of the crew of the swoop were unable to locate the reflecting object that was reported in the initial survey. Perhaps it was just a sensor glitch. That's annoying, because that was a level 3 anomaly, too.
Yeah, I've failed a couple of anomalies up to this point.
I really wanted to know what that was. Okay. Just re-queue up my surveys. I'll unpause while I'm doing that. There's really no reason to have it paused. Hostile fleets present where? Oh, this is... Okay, this is where I sent my ships to actually fight, so... I'm not being attacked. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks. With kinetic weaponry and disruptor beams.
I'm the one who knocks.
Yes.
Situation log updated.
Alright, and my science ships are basically stuck. So when my construction ships are finished, I'm building stations at this point. I need research stations, frankly. So
Oh, I'm gonna lose a Corvette to the mining drones.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
I'm trying to build some stations.
Situation log updated.
So that I can
Hostile fleet.
make use of this massive energy credit.
Leviathan down. Those scans have revealed the cause of Hamdak 1A's odd metal composition. The moon is the crash site of a dozen massive spaceships, larger than anything we could have ever imagined. Their construction dates back several million years. So there's a ship graveyard there now that provides +2 minerals.
That's awesome. We have so much to start writing this week.
Yep.
Situation log updated.
I think we'll have weeks worth of content for every session we play of this, pretty much.
Probably.
Even just playing on speed 2. Okay, so I am going to research the ability to colonize Arctic worlds. Only one step away from my homeworld, so we will have fairly high habitability there. Auto-saving. How much time do we have left? Got about 25 minutes
Excellent.
Updated.
for this session. About then is, I think, when I'm going to be getting hungry anyway, so...
Oh, good.
Alright, we have cleared a system of mining drones that were being quite troublesome to us.
Situation log updated.
And we're going to head home for repair. We're going to replace the Corvette that blew up. And we're going to go on our merry way. And our junior science officer is going to go in and research all of this mining drone technology, which will hopefully get us progress towards something we have not researched yet. I really want Paradox to add a button for research all debris in a single system.
Yeah, oh man, I know. That is on the wish list.
Yeah. We both have pretty long wish lists for this game at this point.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Alright, well, everybody's doing their job. Can't complain.
Can't.
Cannot even complain.
Can't even.
And yeah, how many planets do you have over here so far?
3.
Okay, so we each have 3. You do have a frontier outpost though. That's why you look a little bigger than me. Here's our rivals down here: the Yapathy Mandate, the evil imperialist wombats,
The screw them.
the evil capitalist imperialist wombats, because they're a plutocratic oligarchy too. So they just let their corporations run rampant over governmental structures. That's how they work down there.
That's how they do.
My science is finally balanced where I want it. I'm making mostly society, and then physics and engineering is tertiary. Any upgrades I can do? I'm actually getting close to the mineral cap.
Are you? Man, I could use some minerals.
Let's see. I'm gonna do some infrastructure down here. It's just because I've been forgetting to spend it, and I'm not fleet capped yet. Infrastructure. Give us some infrastructure.
Yeah, if you're kneeling the mineral cap, if you would consider kicking some of that over to me,
Sure.
I'm having a hard time keeping up. I have great mineral monthly, but I have a lot going on.
Well, let me fleet cap first and see where that puts me.
Word.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here, 1, 2. I'm just gonna put all of my minerals towards ship production for now, and that actually bottomed me back out again. So,
Well, word. There you go.
yeah, that's why I'm doing so well on mineral income, because I don't have a very big fleet.
Research complete.
Yes, I definitely will want to change my fleet name so they're not called murders anymore. That's not
Analyzed.
not a Thurava at all.
System survey complete.
Oh, someone on Draku is on a space with no building. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I actually want him mining. So I'm gonna switch.
To be honest with you, I just kind of have to sit here for a little bit and let my resources tickle up.
That's okay, because we already have enough to write about as it is. I'm gonna research cold fusion power. Once again, I like upgrading the reactors on my ships first, because
Complete.
if you have really great weapons and really great shields, it doesn't really matter if you don't have the capacity to run them. So. Oh, and I have expanded my borders to the point that I can start building some more mining stations to further compound my mineral surplus. Probably should have done that before I started building up my fleet.
Anomaly. Cluster of shapes on the barren surface that could be buildings. Go ahead and research it.
All right.
Debris analyzed.
We need to make shirts specifically for this stream that say like "We pause for anomalies."
Absolutely.
That'll be like the motto of the Chronicles stream.
We pause for anomalies. I dig it.
So there's Alpha Centauri. Can you colonize Alpha Centauri?
I can't. I can actually. I can't believe I
Yeah.
haven't done that. All right. Well, I'll do that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Unusual tectonics. They're surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Angular blocks of rock are a product of interactions between tectonic plates. Wow, awesome. Good stuff.
Nice.
It's going to take a little while before I have the minerals to construct a colony ship.
Oh, did I build too many? Oh, no, never mind. It's like, no, I didn't build too many ships. I've been building up as many as I can. So he's on evasive, so he's gonna bug out of there.
Construction complete.
Okay, where is my main body of my
Construction
fleet?
complete.
They're around Draku. No upgrades to do there. I'm going to leave that guy on just that tile
System
because it's
survey
producing 2 different resources, and I kind of like that right now.
Debris analyzed.
But this guy I will put to work in a basic mine. And Draku, he's expanding onto a mine, so that's good. Gang's all here, it looks like.
Anomaly. Regular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. We'll research that. Those people might need our help.
Oh yeah, I have a project in one of your systems that I can actually go check out. In Shutra, there is
I am building a colony ship. I have basic combat computers. Awesome.
Hostile fleet
That's
engaged.
great. And I
Hostile
can...
fleet engaged.
Oh,
Oh.
Wilhelmina Becker died at the age of 75. Lost in
Oh,
space.
this is good. This is bad. This is very bad.
What?
There's way more crystalline entities here than I bargained for.
Where?
The Othir system, we might have to do an emergency jump. Yeah, let's bug out of here.
Situation log updated.
Okay, that did not go well.
Lost in space. I'm gonna take that. Derelict ship Wilhelmina Becker has died. That sucks.
Oh no. What
Yep.
happened?
She just died of old age, it would appear.
Oh, okay. So the Othir system is loaded with hostile crystalline entities, and I'm going to have to build up a much larger fleet to deal with that, and probably get some upgrades. Bad engage, says, okay, I got the alien species procurement
Situation
quest.
log updated.
I was trying to see if we could whittle them down and like tip the balance a little bit, but it was pretty clear by the time I was down to 400 fleet power that that was not going to happen.
Yeah.
So that could have definitely gone.
In a superior fashion.
That could have gone away. That was less horrible than how it actually went. Yeah. Did I finish researching?
I'm researching AI-controlled colony ships.
Oh, and Casey the lore dog is whining in the background because it is raining, and she does not understand the world.
Society research special project complete. We found a crew on our derelict ship. They're dead. They appear to have been
Aw.
killed by highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and turned them mad.
Oh shit!
Okay, that's a lot of society research.
Brain
that I've just gained
parasites
from
are
that. That's
not
awesome.
good.
And that allowed me to complete galactic administration.
I found signs of precursors
Very good.
on an asteroid. We're gonna research it right away.
I am going to research fleet support doctrine because that gives some really good modules for spaceports.
Debris
I
analyzed.
think that it's going to be uniform. Oh, hang on, I need to set my other science ship to do something. Because there's no debris left to research. Oh, there's some debris over here. Research this debris, lazy. Oh, that's the specimen procurement quest. Okay, he's got a job now. So we are we're looking for signs of precursor activity on M412.
I'm going to set an edict because I'm almost capped. I am capped on influence, so I'm going to encourage free thought. Gives me some ethics divergence, but RP wise, we can definitely justify that, and boosts all my research speed by 10%.
Cool, cool. If you're still capped, you might want to do a planetary edict on Earth as well. Okay, so I actually got a different precursor quest. I didn't know this was possible. So the Voltalm Star Assembly. We've recovered an artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on M412. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what we have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who called themselves the Voltalm Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids. Oh, maybe this is the same, but we were just calling them something different. Roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, they communicated with each other primarily through vibrations, carried along their segmented bodies. No, that is a different one. Okay.
Situation log updated.
So we're both chasing 2 different species of precursors. That's going to make it doubly interesting.
Wonderful.
Okay, my fleet is repaired, but I need to build up probably closer to my cap to be able to actually do anything about those jerk-ass crystalline entities out there. Still don't need to do any extra... Oh, I can upgrade to a planetary administration on Cratshaw's Nest, so that is going to be an official colony now. And let's start building a power plant there in anticipation of population growth.
I'm about to colonize Alpha Centauri 2.
Excellent.
And that's I'm not getting great luck for colony worlds, honestly. But so it goes.
Yeah, we both kind of started in areas of space that aren't exactly abundant with colonizable. Oh, there's a tundra world down here though I can colonize. So let's build a colony ship.
I'm in a negative energy credit balance finally. Though that won't last long.
Yeah. What does your demographics screen look like? I haven't had any humans move to me yet, but I'm wondering.
Me neither.
Okay, you haven't had any of our guys move over to you.
Nope.
Oh, there's debris down here, too. Should get on top of that.
Construction complete.
Research debris, research debris. Building a 3rd colony ship. I know I have inactive buildings. I put it there because I'm hoping someone will expand out and take it over. Let's build a line down here. And I'll be able to start expanding Cratshaw once this planetary administration finishes.
Alpha Centauri has been renamed
System
Tuscany.
complete.
Tuscany. Space Tuscany!
Space Tuscany.
For all you EU4 fans. It's mineral rich, plus 25% mineral production. I should see what modifiers I have. None. None of my planets have any modifiers. The one I'm about to colonize might.
I have Doctrine Fleet Support. Awesome. That's going to be great. And Mountain Range Removal just when I needed it. I'm getting pretty lucky with getting...
Yeah, mountain range removal cracks me up, because I think really what you're doing is just allowing your people to live in the mountains. I don't think you're, like, blowing up the mountains from orbit. I'm pretty sure that's
Some unusual
not the
energy
intention.
readings. We'll research it. Alright, we need a planetary administration. It's time to start upgrading our planets, actually. And I'm going to do that as resources arise.
I'm curious to see which endgame disaster we're gonna get.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely that we'll get an AI revolt, just because neither of us are focusing on that, and the AI don't tend to really...
Microsingularity. Wow. A microsingularity recently intersected Runa 4, passing straight through to the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted.
Oh, yeah. So, and by the way, Lorem Ipsum is pointing out that we are unlikely to have migration between our species because we're complete opposite ends of the habitability spectrum.
It's very true.
And we both took sedentary, so...
Alright, and I have researched destroyers. That is awesome.
But if we find a Gaia world, people from both of our empires will want to live on it.
And I can research advanced spaceport, and I'm going to do it.
Go
Awesome.
for it.
Evading hostile fleets. Crystalline entities, a lot of them. That's in the tourist system, right?
Construction.
The ones in my area are in Athir. But yeah, you might have a large crystal fleet as well. Okay, so let's start surveying out here more. The places we know are safe, and actually I can send these guys out on the hunt in slightly safer systems while I'm doing that.
All right. Heidi DeStefano has been reelected as our president.
Where is she from? Heidi De Stefano?
Yes.
I guess that could be Belgian, maybe? That's like a really interesting, like, uncommon combination of a last and first name.
I would agree.
Yeah. So there are signs of activity
and
by...
Kang Hugh just died.
Oh, poor King.
I know.
We found more signs of precursor civilization on another asteroid, so we're going to research that. I wonder if the Voltaum and the Ute fought each other, and that's tied into the backstory of our galaxy. That would be kind of cool.
Interesting.
All right, hostile fleet engaged. Oh wow, those are some tough space amoebas. We have the numbers advantage though. Yep. We actually didn't lose a single ship, even though they had roughly equivalent
All right,
power
Tuscany.
to us. So we are colonizing Dodonum 2A. And holy shit, this place is horrible. It's 9 tiles and 2 of them don't have tile blockers. Okay, so we found a Voltaum asteroid mining base. The asteroid is covered in impact craters from asteroid collisions, but one stands out. It appears to have been created through the detonation of some kind of antimatter device. There's evidence elsewhere on the asteroid's surface indicating that it was heavily mined by the Voltaum at some point in roughly 12 million years ago. The large crater we found was presumably the location of their mining outpost.
Nice.
Situation log updated.
So we now have Special Project Asteroid Base. That is obviously going to be high priority thing to look at. If I can figure out where it is. One sec. Make sure I'm tracking all of my quests. Go to. Okay, there it is. Research project. Survey system. I don't think that mining station is going to be a problem, but let's blow it up anyway. I'm not really making a case for my race being peaceful. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but let's blow it up anyway. Well, they're not peaceful. They have a holistic ethos, but they are militarists, so...
I am so boxed in by a lot of different hostile. I need to save up resources to get destroyers, and then I'm going to just start battering through these space amoeba and crystalline entities.
Evading hostile fleet.
Where are we evading a hostile fleet? Oh, down here.
Situation log updated.
So we can't colonize this yet because there's bad guys there. Okay, so after you're done with that, I want you to research debris. And then
You have some extra minerals you could send over?
I could, yeah. How many do you need?
I could use like 200.
Yeah, I'll send you 200 minerals. Let's do a trade deal. I am offering minerals, instant transfer.
Do you need some energy credits?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet. I accept. Thank you. Now
No
I can
problem.
upgrade my spaceport.
We're best friends. Positive 214 opinion.
Yay!
And
Oh, wow. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Veritov. They're in the Renaissance.
interesting.
Very good.
So you can build an observation post to observe them for society research. You could try to enlighten them and bring them onto the galactic stage, or you can land troops and conquer their asses.
I think I'm going to stick with the passive observation. here.
Gotcha. So a closer examination of the destroyed Voltaum mining base on B134-758 has uncovered some of their abandoned mining equipment in a surviving tunnel. It was uniquely designed for their worm-like anatomy and appears to have been operated primarily through body vibrations used to communicate. So I get a Voltaum artifact and 68 engineering research.
Wonderful.
Research complete.
I'm sending my...
I have researched mountain range removal. Yes. And now I will research toxic kelp removal. I like to research the tile blocker ones early, just so I can fully handle my my colonization efforts there.
Oh, and I have an engineering slot open. I am going to use it to research railguns. And we're going to take on these crystalline entities that are preventing our colonization efforts. I really need to slap some shields on these corvettes.
Situation log updated.
They're quite fragile. Left to their own devices.
Research complete.
Indeed.
They look amazing flying in formation, though. Oh, I lost my raiders! I lost my, like, really good special event ships in that battle with the, the battle in, Athir.
What's your fleet power, out of curiosity?
547, but I'm only, like, 2/3 of the way to my fleet cap. Oh, and there's a,
Engaged.
There's an Arctic world here, too, so I can colonize 2 planets. Oh, because I just unlocked Arctic colonization, that's why.
Situation log.
So I can colonize a lot of shit now.
Awesome.
Actually, and on the eve of that colonization, I think this is where we are going to have to call it a pause for part 1. Pause. There we go. But we're going to get our butts writing, and there are going to be some entries up about what happened today in greater detail with a modicum of well-founded narrative embellishment in many cases. So watch for that on loresworn.com to hear the perspective of what happened in today's session from the... or hear the story of what happened from the perspective of the people who actually inhabit this universe, because that is what this feature is all about. And I think that you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. I'm looking
Indeed.
forward to writing it, so I hope you guys are looking forward to reading it. You might want to save game on your end too, just in case we have to back up from a different PC.
Okay, sounds good. 1 second.
But hey, once we got all the tech issues sorted out, we didn't have any dropped frames. We didn't have to reboot the stream, so the network was kind to us today. The network gods.
Yeah, did they? They decided not to overtly
Yeah.
screw us over.
They
once.
they showed mercy on us. So thanks for everyone who tuned in live. We'll definitely be streaming more, but for now, keep an eye out for the entries, because that is the meat of the story. That's going to be our flagship feature for this summer, and we'll keep you posted on when the next time we'll be streaming is.
It won't be immediate, because we
Right.
we don't want to bury ourselves with writing projects.
Right.
But, it should be, I would imagine, within the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, we'll probably try to stream this at least either once a week or once every 2 weeks. If we can figure out a day that works with everyone's schedule every week, we will definitely make you guys aware of that. Right now, it's kind of whenever we're free, we're both free to do it. Is the best we can the best we can do for you. But yeah, possibly Mondays. I tend to be pretty free on Mondays, so we'll try to get it nailed down. Anything else you would like to share with the viewers before we get out of here?
No, expect our first couple of entries for Galactic Chronicles posted on loresworn.com within the next, I'd say, 48 to 72 hours.
Yep. And follow Loresworn on Twitter, as we're at Loresworn Order on Twitter. Let me put up our overlay here so you can see all of our
And
fancy
if you would,
social media stuff.
If you would, let's post the link to our YouTube channel as well. Please subscribe. We're trying to grow as fast as we can. And to be honest with you guys, Twitch favorites, YouTube subscribers, and Twitter followers are the best way for us to do that right now.
We have a pretty good-sized audience. It's just a matter of getting everyone spread out to all of the different platforms that we make use of. So that's the link to our YouTube channel. I'll fix the URL eventually so that it's just channel YouTube/Loresworn or whatever. But we do have some of my single-player Stellaris stuff on there. I will be uploading more of that over the course of the next few weeks, and you will eventually get to see the playlist for the Chronicles stream on there as well. And I think that's about it, housekeeping-wise. Thanks again for tuning in. Lorem, thanks for already being subscribed. You're one of our more vocal stream viewers, so I assumed you probably would be.
That's awesome.
And when we return to the stream, we will find out what's going to happen with the aggressive Yapathy mandate. We will continue to explore the galaxy, see who else we find, friends, foes. Hopefully at least 2 more friendly civilizations so we can found a federation. And chasing the mysteries of the precursors and preparing for the crises to come.
Very good.
Until next time.
Signing off.